All right, everybody, in less than 24 hours, these festival grounds will be packed with people, some coming from just down the street and others from the other side of the world.
Yeah, it is truly a global attraction, and that means a massive economic impact with millions upon millions of dollars pumped into our local economy. We talked to the president and CEO of the tourism arm, New Orleans and Company, in the build-up to Jazzfest.
And so far, the data is looking like occupancy could be up 5 to 7 points. So a noticeable increase in interest and bookings at the hotels, which is an indication of more people coming. Ultimately, more people at the restaurants, more people at Jazzfest itself. And so I think we're looking for a great year over the next couple of weeks. We got a lot of great things happening, but Jazzfest is one of those prime events that everybody gets excited about.
It definitely is. And what makes Jazzfest so special is that it is adored by both tourists and locals, especially with 80% of the acts being local ones.
Yeah, and with all that focus on our locals, Jazzfest is making sure you can enjoy all the food, fun, and festin for a little less. So Louisiana residents can get daily discounts on tickets. Your Thursday tickets will be $65, Saturday it's $129, and on Friday and Sunday will be $109. That's roughly $30 cheaper than a regular single-day ticket. And also, of course, music is the focal point of the Jazz Fest, but many fans also treasure a new festival poster unveiled each and every year.
Yeah, and I spoke with the artist behind this year's poster, who is no stranger to creating a Jazz Fest masterpiece, and made one this year of a jazz giant.
I love it, and I love to be connected with Jazz Fest, and have done 4 posters now. It's a real high honor.
Artist Paul Rogers adds another cherished Jazz Fest poster to his resume, speaking to us from his Pasadena, California studio where he designed the 2026 edition.
Every now and then Louis Armstrong comes up, right? Because he's such a giant of music and American history.
And you can see the musical great did become the focal point of this year's piece. Perfect timing to celebrate Armstrong's 125th birthday. That is why he is at the helm of streetcar number 125, swapping the St. Charles line for a St. Louis one, flanked by other musicians.
Sort of decided, let's get contemporary guys in there with him, because sort of his legacy goes on, and so that's how it came about. And so we ended up with John Batiste, Trombone Shorty, Uncle Lionel, and Benny Jones Sr. from Treme Brass Band.
Playing beneath beautiful, arching oaks, it is a tribute to New Orleans music and how much the sounds of home mean to the rest of the world.
Anyone who's been to Jazz Fest has a good feeling about the festival. So I'd like some feeling of that idea of Jazz Fest and New Orleans to come through. And then this year, because of Louis Armstrong, it's a double honor for me, because Louis Armstrong means so much to me and to American music and to American culture. I think if you have some sort of feeling of Louis Armstrong and his music, then I'd be happy with that too.
All right, Elizabeth, weather is always a big talker ahead of Jazz Fest, but as you know, the show goes on, doesn't matter, rain or shine.
Definitely does not matter. And WDSU First Warning Weather meteorologist Raven Richard tells us how you can still fest your best no matter the weather.
Jazz Fest is one of the biggest weekends in New Orleans, and you know what? The weather has a big impact on it, and it can change at any moment. But no matter what happens, the show must still go on. That includes inside places like the grandstand.
It's the biggest building on the grounds. You literally can't miss it. Inside, you'll find air conditioning, restrooms, food, water, and more stages. This is also a much safer spot if it starts to lightning.
And if it gets too hot, obviously, you can step inside one of the tents, but some of the tents even have misting systems that will just spray water on you while you're enjoying the show.
Like inside the Blues tent. You'll also find sunscreen stations scattered around the fairgrounds.
Let's say you're out enjoying your food, you're out in the field, things are great, and then all of a sudden it starts storming and you need to find some shelter. Well, the good news here is that on the fairgrounds, you can likely find a tent to duck under within about 4 minutes.
There are 14 tents to choose from, all with something different inside. Of course, if it does rain, the grounds will get muddy. That's when boots or shoes you don't mind getting dirty come in handy. Remember, small umbrellas are allowed, but ponchos will likely be easier for you to carry through the big crowds. From the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival, Raven Richard, WDSU News.
Thank you, Raven. And you can't fest your best if you don't make it through security, right? So make sure that you know what will be allowed into the festival itself.
Yeah, so small soft coolers, small bags or backpacks, collapsible chairs, and picnic blankets will be allowed in. You can also bring snacks and sealed water bottles. Now look, some items you can't bring in, almost anything on wheels, okay? Bicycles, scooters, rolling ice chests, and even wagons. But strollers are allowed for the kids out there. You can't bring large umbrellas or tents, and leave the footballs, frisbees, kites, and other athletic gear at home. Also, another thing you should leave at home, we're talking about the cash.
Yeah, that is because Jazzfest is completely cashless, so be sure to bring your credit or debit cards. Ticket, food, beverage, craft, and merchandise booths also accept digital payment like Apple, Google, or Samsung Pay. You can also exchange your cash for a prepaid card at a cash exchange location at the festival. There are plenty of essential items you should bring with you to the fairgrounds, and we have a packing list up right now on our website, WDSU.com. Stay with us, everyone. Coming up next, the ongoing influence of a legendary New Orleans musician as his daughter works to keep his memory alive, how she's using his art to inspire the next generation.
And a group of New Orleans students getting ready to lift their voices and the spirits of festival goers. How the performance will have a lasting impact far beyond the classroom.